Esteemed individuals often function at an elevated level in life, including their romantic pursuits, setting them apart from the majority. They have a distinct way of communicating with women, which is irresistibly attractive to the fairer sex. A high-caliber man has a unique charisma that could unintentionally make a woman feel excitedly nervous, in contrast to the typical man who might crumble under the anxiety in the presence of an appealing woman. The journey to enhancing your romantic interactions requires understanding how these high-quality men converse with women. However, it's critical to realize that even though some women are incredibly beautiful, they are still human like the rest of us. They have the same morning routines and share the same humanly characteristics as everyone else. Thus, it's essential to avoid idolizing them excessively. High-value individuals never view a woman as an unreachable goddess, regardless of her physical allure. They understand that no one is perfect, and that a charming woman can easily be found elsewhere. This perspective shapes their behavior and conversation with women, a concept that many men unfortunately fail to comprehend. In this video, we'll delve into 5 strategies that high-value men use when speaking to women. Each point is critical, the last one being the most important, so please ensure you continue watching until the end. Number 1. High-value men do not inflate a woman's ego. Many women may have enlarged egos due to consistent praise and admiration from men. High-value men, recognizing an inflated ego, refuse to further bolster it. Instead, they might subtly bring her back to reality. Their approach isn't argumentative, but grounded in treating her as any other woman. This contrast against the backdrop of average men excessively flattering her may serve as a wake-up call. High-value men have built their worth through relentless self-improvement, hard work, and discipline. Therefore, they refuse to view a woman as their equal solely based on her appearance. Instead, the woman has to demonstrate that she brings more to the table than merely being an attractive woman with a large ego. Interestingly, women appreciate this, as they are naturally inclined to desire a man who they perceive as superior to them. They struggle to be attracted to men who they consider to be lower than them. Number 2. High-value men give compliments sparingly. Women are frequently inundated with compliments, to the point where they have less impact. Yet, they still crave daily validation. High-value men understand how to properly compliment a woman. They recognize that while many women have large egos, there are humble and modest women as well. Upon deciding to approach a woman, a high-value man would be direct and genuine. He might compliment her, but quickly continue the interaction without dwelling on the compliment. He doesn't shower her with flattery or linger around nervously. A high-value man's compliment is authentic, measured, and devoid of desperation. This approach contrasts starkly with the approach of men who compliment women out of desperation and incessantly affirm them. Number 3. High-value men know when and how to exit a conversation. It's not necessary that every interaction leads to a prolonged conversation. It could simply be an introduction or a casual hello. However, if a longer conversation is engaged, high-value men would encourage the woman to talk about herself. If the conversation slows, they will ask more questions to keep her talking. Brief responses to her questions would suffice. The conversation can then be wrapped up by expressing the pleasure of meeting her and promptly excusing himself. Number 4. High-value men do not seek validation. They do not seek assurance about their appearance or worth from women. Their confidence comes from within, not from external validation. They don't resort to compliment fishing, understanding that it's counterproductive and diminishes their appeal. Number 5. High-value men maintain an element of mystery. They avoid predictable patterns in their interactions, always leaving the woman guessing what will happen next. Sometimes their responses might be delayed, other times they might prefer calling instead of texting. Their unpredictability keeps the woman intrigued, preventing any sort of monotony from creeping into the interaction. We recognize that the key distinguishing trait of a high-value man is his confidence. Confidence doesn't mean arrogance, nor does it imply that one is full of oneself. Rather, it's the quiet assurance that you are competent and capable in your abilities, which includes interacting with women. High-value men have this unshakable belief in themselves, which they've cultivated over the years through experience, learning, and personal growth. And speaking with women, high-value men use their words sparingly but meaningfully. They understand that a well-timed, genuine compliment has far more impact than a constant stream of flattery. This approach, in effect, elevates their compliments above the sea of praises that women often receive. It's like a breath of fresh air in an atmosphere laden with the smog of excessive admiration. High-value men realize that less is indeed more when it comes to giving compliments. Moreover, high-value men grasp the importance of leaving the conversation at the peak rather than letting it fizzle out. This strategy keeps the interaction fresh and leaves the woman wanting more. The man who knows when to exit gracefully shows that he values his own time as much as he respects hers. He knows that a lengthy conversation isn't always necessary to make a lasting impression. Sometimes, it's the short, sweet, and meaningful interactions that linger in memory. In addition, high-value men don't fish for compliments or seek validation. They understand that looking for approval or affirmation from a woman sends the message that they're insecure, which can be a significant turn-off. Instead, they carry an inherent belief in their worth that doesn't waver based on anyone else's opinion. This self-confidence is incredibly attractive to women and sets high-value men apart. Maintaining an air of mystery is another technique employed by high-value men. They don't lay all their cards on the table at once. Instead, they reveal bits about themselves gradually over time. This approach not only keeps a woman's interest piqued, but also adds an exciting element of unpredictability to their interactions. High-value men focus on self-improvement and growth. They are always working on themselves, improving their skills, expanding their knowledge, and enhancing their personalities. They know that to attract high-quality women, they need to be high-quality men themselves. If you're interested in attaining that alpha mindset and learning how to secure your own financial independence, check the link in the description down below. Otherwise, click the video link right here to check out the last powerful video, in case you missed it.